Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers' secret weapon providing depth in an unexpected and vital place. The Los Angeles Lakers have made several profound trades during the 2024-25 regular season. That includes the successful acquisition of players such as Luka Doncic and Dorian Finney-Smith, and the failed attempt to acquire Mark Williams, a deal that was until it wasn't. One of the unsung heroes of the Lakers' in-season moves is stepping up at a time when the Lakers' perceived lack of backcourt depth could have proved devastating. Shake Milton. Los Angeles has endured its share of adversity in recent weeks, primarily due to the loss of starters Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves to injuries. The Lakers have been able to lean on Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, and Jared Vanderbilt to cover for Hachimura, but guard depth isn't exactly a strength. Gabe Vincent has stepped up in his own right, but Milton's most recent showing epitomized why he's the most underrated contributor in the rotation. Milton played 19 minutes during the Lakers' 136-115 win over the New Orleans Pelicans on Tuesday, March 2. That was all he needed to make a profound impact, posting 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals while shooting 5 of 7 from the field and 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. More importantly, Milton finished the game with an absurd plus-minus of +30, a sign of how quickly he can impact the game when his shot is falling. Shake Milton is an underrated source of Lakers depth. Milton may not be a household name, but he's never had too much trouble finding the bottom of the net. He's a crafty scoring threat who can space the floor or attack depending on what the game calls for and how his role is outlined. Thus far in 2024-25, he's already scored 10-plus points on 12 occasions and has 3 20-point games to his name. Milton had begun to catch fire before he was traded by the Brooklyn Nets to the Lakers. In the 15 games that preceded the move, he posted averages of 11.2 points, 3.1 assists, and 1.4 three-point field goals made in just 24.6 minutes per game, shooting at a clip of .473/.389/.767. In his last 2 games with the Nets, he posted 20 points against the Milwaukee Bucks and tallied 16 points and 12 assists against the San Antonio Spurs. Milton's usage with the Lakers has thus far been limited, which is admittedly likely to continue. What he proved against the Pelicans, however, is that he's more than capable of putting points on the board when minutes come his way. Thus far in 2024-25, Milton is averaging 13.7 points per game when he receives 20 minutes or more in playing time. Perhaps Milton's minutes will dissipate once Reeves returns, thus making him a forgotten name once more. Once the playoffs roll around and the Lakers inevitably need unsung heroes to save the day, however, don't be shocked if he steps up. Milton may not be the nightly inclusion that some would like to see elevate the second unit, but he has all of the tools to thrive whenever his number is called. Knicks get massive Karl-Anthony Towns update before Lakers matchup. The New York Knicks are fresh off an unfortunate 114-102 loss to the Golden State Warriors, as the wheels fell off late in Madison Square Garden. The fourth-quarter offensive dry spell was difficult to watch, and it was evident that Karl-Anthony Towns, who was out for personal reasons, was missed on the hardwood. Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby had solid performances, but it wasn't enough to overcome the untimely slump late in the contest. Before the game, Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau was asked about Towns and his absence, to which he cited the star center needing some time. When he's ready to come back, obviously we want him back. But he needs some time right now, Thibodeau explained. Tom Thibodeau was asked if Karl-Anthony Towns, who is out due to personal reasons tonight, will travel with Knicks to LA on road trip. He said he can't answer because he doesn't know. When he's ready to come back, obviously we want him back. But he needs some time right now. With a coming 4-game road trip out west, Towns' uncertain status didn't bode well for the team. Starting with the red-hot Los Angeles Lakers, Brunson and the Knicks need the 7-footer on the court to compete at the highest level. However, on Wednesday night, the club got a massive update regarding the Kentucky product's availability. Knicks get massive Towns update before Lakers matchup. As mentioned, the Lakers have been red hot as of late, with Luka Doncic and LeBron James clicking as a duo quite well. The Knicks will need all hands on deck, and Towns is expected to make the trip and be available for the matchup in Los Angeles, according to Stephen Bondy. Karl Anthony Towns is not on the injury report and will be available tomorrow against the Lakers, Bondy shared on X. Karl Anthony Towns is not on the injury report and will be available tomorrow against the Lakers, per league sources. Towns is averaging 24.5 points, 13.4 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game, helping Brunson lead the Knicks to their current 40-21 record as the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks are facing a tall task as the 39-21 Lakers are the number 2 seed in the Western Conference after winning 8 of their past 10 outings. Shaquille O'Neal reveals if the Los Angeles Lakers are contenders. Something special may be happening in the City of Angels. The Los Angeles Lakers have gone 11-2 since they traded Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Luka Doncic. This trade involved 3 teams. The Lakers received Doncic, Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris from the Mavericks, while Dallas acquired Davis, Max Christie and the Lakers' 2029 first-round pick. The Utah Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino, along with the LA Clippers' 2025 second-round pick and the Mavericks' 2025 second-round selection. The Lakers are on a 7-game winning streak and have climbed to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference standings. On Tuesday night, they defeated the New Orleans Pelicans 136-115. After the game, Shaquille O'Neal from inside the NBA discussed whether the Lakers are now legitimate contenders. As great as LeBron is, we all still think of him as a pass-first guy, O'Neal said. LeBron does not mind giving up the ball to a guy like Luka. He did it for Kyrie. He did it for D. Wade and Chris Bosh. With a guy like Luka out there doing that, LeBron can choose his spots. If I were him, Luka, 30, continue to get my numbers, then in the playoffs, first, second, third round, like Candace said, they can be contenders. While O'Neal believes the Lakers could be contenders if they maintain their current level of play, not everyone agrees. His colleague at TNT, Charles Barkley, has expressed skepticism about the Lakers' chances. Barkley stated previously that he does not believe the Lakers are true contenders, despite acknowledging that adding Doncic is an improvement. However, he still doesn't think they match up well against teams like the Denver Nuggets or Oklahoma City Thunder, and he also questioned whether they are better than the Memphis Grizzlies or Houston Rockets. The Lakers hold a half-game lead over the Nuggets for the number 2 seed in the standings. They will aim to maintain that position while facing the 5th toughest schedule in the NBA during March and April. Are you a fan? What do you think about Shaquille O'Neal's statement? Leave your opinion in the comments.